I went up for air and decided to follow her and tug on her arm. It was time to get into the shallow, island-like structure. Wait, what? Lauren needs to stop treading water on the doorstep of the depths. She was also holding her breath for, like, a while. But I saw her thick, slightly tan legs were pumping with a gentle, patient ferocity. She was fine, curious about something. She was gesturing and pointing, maybe at a barracuda amongst the shoals of game fishes, a marlin spearing through the darkness. I definitely saw the outlines of distinctly fish shapes moving around, and the glint of those tuna or barracuda-like scales. I descended towards the very bottom of the drop-off, below and behind Lauren, so that I had a better view of what she was pointing down at. Lauren got even closer and then paused. After a few seconds, she began to swim backwards over me. This time, I saw the distinct shape of a large fish zoom off in the distance. Lauren and I met at the surface for a moment. "Hey, there's something down there. Just look. Come on," she said, taking in a gulp of air and adjusting her snorkel and mask. When we went back down, we saw no more fishes. Lauren went right up to the edge of the drop-off. That's when my life changed, as Lauren looked back at me and pointed into the darkness. It was something beautiful, something gray-blue and elegant, something long and glossy and titanic. A snake's smiling, evil head, with the sheen of a dolphin's flesh and intellect. It was like a dinosaur or a dragon. Lauren released bubbles, and I did hear her last vocal emanations. Grabbed her cleanly on the belly, bloodless and almost gentle. I swam forward, trying to grab her. And the way your mouth continues up on the sides of your head, well, it looked like a sardonic grin as you dragged the bubbling, screaming woman down. It was so slow, but I could not catch up. I couldn't grab her or smash your head or thrust a thumb in your eye. I cry and tear at my pillow some nights, thinking I can wrest her from your horrid serpent mouth. 2 white spots behind the eyes, almost connecting on the back of the neck, like a snake orca. I've painted you, trying to ascertain that shade of blue-gray top color and pale underbelly. I've tried to describe you to biologists, even to supposed experts on the Loch Ness Monster. Nobody has answers for me. It was blamed on a large tiger shark. I don't remember everything after meeting you, but once you retreated into the darkness with Lauren, my mind changed forever. It made me think of how many times you have done this to people, and how many of those instances were pinned on predatory fishes like a shark. I know that you are intelligent. I could see that in your mocking face. I swim and struggle in dream and waking life, trying to wrench Lauren free. There was one person that seemed to understand, though, but maybe you don't know that you used to be public knowledge. The reports were constant, and the great sea serpent was a known, if mysterious, animal, not a snake or Mesozoic creature, but a highly derived, contemporary squamate or saurian. The mystery is what prevents closure. Perhaps if I knew you better, I would be less fixated on this issue. Yet, you are the size of a whale and spoke evil things with your ocular glimmer. So, Oscar, I hope you never take another person. I cannot continue to hold these feelings of rage, fear, and even inadequacy in the face of a gigantic dragon.